Hey guys, today's video I am getting my second ever Dodge. So, Dodge product. So, a friend of mine is gifting me with a 1966 Barracuda. I've loved those Barracudas ever since I saw the movie The Wraith. This is the same type of car that Skank and Gutter Boy drove in the movie. It had a little flame on it and stuff, and it's the same car they rolled and wrecked in the movie. Same type of car. So ever since then, I've always loved that style car. Well, I do have to work for this car though. I have to help my other buddy with restoring one. So as often as I can, I'm going to come over and give him a hand with fixing up this car. I am a busy man. I got a lot going on, so I'm just going to do the best I can, and I'll bring the camera along and try to get some shots of what we're doing. So I've got to drive, I don't know, like 45 minutes to this place to go get it, and it needs a lot of work. It's going to need an engine, transmission, a lot of body work, but it's free. So yeah, I'm about 15 minutes out, and I will see you guys at the car. See y'all there. Alright, just letting y'all know that I am still working on the GMC Onvoy. I just hadn't made a video on it yet because I wanted enough done to make a good video. So that's why you hadn't seen it lately. You can see it's up on jack stands, getting some work done to it. So just giving y'all a heads up. Back to the video. Here it is. 1966 Plymouth Barracuda. It is you know, for as old as it is, I don't think it's too bad. It's got the I heard a snicker back there. It's got the awesome back glass in it, intact, surprisingly. And we had already put air in the tires, and we found out that one wouldn't hold air, so I had to go steal one off of another Barracuda. Found out that this has a 5x4 bolt pattern. I have never heard of a 5x4 bolt pattern, and that's what this thing's got. I googled it and it said 5x4.5. Well, when I found out that's not true, and then I punched it in, and it came up as 5x4, which is crazy. Never heard of it. These have been my most favorite cars since the movie The Wraith. So I think I'm gonna go with the same theme as the Wraith movie. I hear some more snickering back there. You don't like that idea?
No, because that's what you had first talked about when the first time you heard about the car and then saw the car.
It's perfect.
You were so enamored with the thing.
It's perfect.
Because you said The Wraith.
The Wraith.
I got it right then and there.
The Wraith.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna get this thing turned around and loaded up on my trailer. So let's do it. Alright guys, so I got the Barracuda loaded up on the trailer. It's looking pretty good. It's an original V8 car. Still has the Barracuda emblem. And this car is going to have some extra parts with it too. Hopefully some trim pieces. Although that one, if I get it bolted down, it's not going to be too bad. She got some rust in her. But for what I'm going to do with it, it's going to be just fine. So I'm pretty excited over this project, but you know, it's not going to be done right now. It's actually going to be put on the back burner because I do have to finish my 57 Chevy first. But I had to come pick up this car because it was freebie, and well, I just didn't want to let it go. So it is on the back burner, but I had to do a video on the car. And when I get it back, we're gonna look it over real good, see how much rust is in this thing, and just get a good feel for it. So I'm gonna get back to the house, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna unload this with a flat tire. So I'm here at the shop. The car made it here. This is not going to be its home for right now, but I thought I'd tell you a little bit more about the car. It's got the 273 V8 in it. The engine is stuck. It has an automatic transmission in it. It's got some dents and dings. Busted windshield. The floor pans. Ooh, Barracuda. Has some rust, a lot of rust, and this is the good floor pan. There's some more right there. These wheels and tires I thought were going to fit on the car. No, they are like Dodge truck wheels. Radiators in it. Has an extra windshield in there that looks to be halfway decent shape. I got to find the tail lights for it. I'm going to rip the headliner out. The key is in the ignition. That's great. Is there anything in the glove box? No. But authorized dealer certificate of required maintenance services. Still got that thing in there. Glove box is empty. Still has the factory radio in it. I love the center console on this car. Key is in the ignition. That's great. It's got a red door on it, and then we have a white door, so that door has been replaced. Let's come on around to the other side. Yeah, some more rust holes and stuff. Yeah, I'm really thinking that the Wraith car that Gutter Boy and Skank drove is like, this car will be a perfect candidate for that. Dang. Whoa. Okay, the door open. Yeah, it's got a lot of rust in it. A whole lot of rust. I'm about to lose the gas pedal through the floor. So there's going to be a lot of patching that needs to be done to this car. The tire is falling through the tire is falling through the floor. As you can see, that's floor pan and tire. This is like the worst part of, oh. I mean, it's all stuff that can be patched. It's just in really bad shape. But it's a 66 Barracuda. The odometer says 53,459. Let's see if the ignition, oh yeah, the ignition turns. The speedo goes up to 120. This gauge, it looks like a tack, but it's not. It's a power and economy performance indicator gauge. That is really cool. Oil pressure, alternator. You know, I think I can make something really cool out of this car. She's pretty rough though. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and lube up this door since I'm having such problems with opening it. So I almost took out my Chevette over here, falling on it. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get some lube to lubricate the doors. I'll go ahead and do both of them. All right. Hope this helps. Well, the car doesn't want to shut the door all the way anymore, but I am able to gain access. Wow. Alright, well, it'll be fine, right? Let's lube up this other one. I can't stand a door creaking like this. Okay. It's going to creak for a while. Wonderful. V8. Supposedly the car comes with a grill and bumper and all that stuff. I hadn't picked it up yet. But I gotta say, I think I'm gonna have a whole lot of fun with this car. Okay, so it's been a few days. Let's talk about this car a little bit more and show you under the hood, because I didn't show you the other day what was under the hood. Like, y'all, I told y'all it had a 273 V8. So let us get under the hood, untie this knot, and get a right. 2-barrel carburetor, 273. Alternator's just sitting here. It is locked up. No good. Let's check the power steer. It's got some fluid in it. Wait a minute, this is a power steering car? I think I'd rather have a manual steering. Let's check the oil. Where's the oil dipstick? Right in front of me. It's on the full mark. It looks clean because everything has sunk. Check tranny fluid. Tranny fluid looks clean. Let's just double check that engine and make sure it's locked up. Ugh. Yeah, it's pretty locked up. I'm not saying I can't unlock it, but right now she is locked up. Carburetor's seized up. Can I see anything in the... I don't really Can't see the valve train. My thoughts are, if I can't get this engine unstuck, my plans are, I think, I don't know a lot about Dodges, but I've got that Dodge Durango. It's like a 96 to 98 Dodge Durango, and it's got a 318 in it. Good running 318. Freeze plugs are rotting out of it though. I'm thinking about pulling the 318 out of it, putting some new freeze plugs in it and gaskets and stuff, and maybe putting a 318 in this car. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Let me know if it'll work all right. Most likely I'll have to get another transmission. She has got a lot of rust. Did I show you the floor in this thing? I removed the tires, and that looks not too bad. I can put a flat piece of metal in there and weld it in. Ooh, it's just getting bad. But I feel like this will be great for what I'm wanting it for. Yeah, this will be great. I gotta find me some tail lights. I gotta fix all this rust and stuff. But like I said, this car is on the back burner. This car is on the back burner. So I'm gonna put a mattress or something over this back glass, because I don't want a limb coming out of a tree and busting it, because those back glasses are apparently like hen's teeth. You just can't find them. So with that said, guys, this is going to be a future project. Currently building a new shelter that I'm going to be putting several of my cars under, including this one. And this one will be good to go when I'm ready to do the build. Yes, I'm going to be keeping it out here at the swamp, but I'm bringing in like 20 loads of dirt in one section to have my shelter put up, and all my cars are going to be going under there. I'm elevating it between 3 and 4 feet high, which is higher than I've had the floodwaters, and that's going to be great. That way I don't have to move, because I really don't want to move, because I love it out here. It is beautiful. Beautiful. And a lot of y'all have asked, like, what do I live on a pond, or not a pond, but a river, a lake? Well, I live on a river. And just to show you why I don't want to move, it's because it's gorgeous. I love it out here. So this is one of my places I go to. I've got a pier here to my left, and I have so I got a pier there that I got to work on, and then I got that pier way over yonder, and it's beautiful out here. Why would I want to move? I'm just going to elevate my stuff and get it up high and deal with the flooding every year. Well, actually, it's funny. It has been like 5 or 6 years since we've had a flood out here at this property, and then in 1 year it flooded twice. It's crazy. So anyhow, that's the Barracuda project. It'll be kind of after the movie The Wraith. So that's it for this video, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Meanwhile, I got to close this car up and cover it up and save it for another day. I hope y'all don't hate me too much for that, but I've got a few projects ahead of it, and who can pass up a free car, right? It was free, and there's a title, so it was kind of a no-brainer. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Happy Father's Day, Dad.